I think we have streamed the Brokes and the Dreamers. I'm going to go with Lothario for now. Like I said, I'm not very good at doing things on the fly. But here we are. I've got to stop saying that. I haven't even checked if the microphone's working. I'm going to turn it down a smidge. Alright, so you load up, it will instantly re-roll. I believe his scripted event is that it says, if this place is a state or something, he should get a maid in. Wink. So Don Lothario, I mean, you can get it from his name. He's a ladies' man. You can see all of his wants. Woohoo with Nina. Invite Nina over. Woohoo with Dina. Woohoo with 3 different Sims. He is the archetypical romance sim. Of course, in The Sims, it being a little more family friendly, it's not really romance that he's after, and romance sims aren't actually very romantic. It's more a lust thing, but I don't think that would have flown with Maxis or EA even. Oh dear. Yeah, so you can see his shower is filthy, he's got trash strategically placed. And the first thing he does is put on the iconic music. Let's read his bio quickly. So many ladies, so little time. When Don isn't thinking about dating, he's sleeping. He's a Leo. He's very untidy, very active, quite outgoing. Interests-wise, let's see what he's got going on. So he likes fashion, animals, and weather a lot. He also enjoys sports. Doesn't like sci-fi, culture, or school, or the paranormal. Okay. Oh, he likes animals in this one. That's nice. I'm peering over my pop filter. Sorry, I'm going to move that a little bit. Yeah, I like to look at their interests. Interests technically are just what a sim will talk about with other sims. So they are mostly there for relationships. So if your sims like the same topics, unsurprisingly, they'll like each other more. I use it more, I mean, it says that's what their interests are, but they often don't align with things like their aspiration or their job. And so I like to go in and fix that because I am very micromanaging. So his turn-ons, I think the turn-ons are just randomly done. He likes dyed hair and the mechanical skill. I think when you have a turn-on or turn-off that has a skill behind it, like mechanical or athletic, I believe you need at least a skill of 7 to trigger it. So 7 or above in mechanical skill, he's really into that. He doesn't like it when you smell, so keep yourself nice and hygienic, which is very wise for a man of loose morals. Yeah. So we've got his memories here. You can see that when he met Nina, this is Nina Caliente, when they were teenagers, and that's who he had his first kiss with, which is interesting because the Calientes only recently moved in. So I like to imagine that the neighbourhoods are fairly close to each other. Obviously, Strange Town must be a little further away, what with its desert aesthetic. But maybe they moved away and then came back again after Michael Batchelor's death, I'd imagine. Then his parents died. He kissed Dina, who is Nina's twin sister. Are they twins? I think they are twins, yeah. I mean, they've got exactly the same name, basically. I love he's just built in, got a memory of being electrocuted. Okay. He fell in love with Nina, which seems interesting to me. I like to try and find some more depth. I've did that with Dina. I've given her some depth, but we're not there yet. I don't like my Sims to just be cardboard cutouts. Here we have the foundation of what they could be. Oh, this is a nice one. Got rejected for makeout with Bella. Yes, that's Bella Goth. He went for it. She was like, no, I'm only here to use your telescope. And he saw her get abducted. How can this sim live with the awful knowledge they must have gained? Who will be next? That's why Bella Goth is not in the game, which is so interesting that the disappearance of Bella, which pops up on the main screen when you first load it up when it tells you the hood story. There's the main mystery of Sims 2, and you piece it together from things like this, just looking in his memories. And there's, I think, some pictures in the album. Oh no, there is a picture in the album, isn't there? No, it's just of her looking through the telescope. But here you can see she literally was abducted by aliens in front of him. So, in a short manner of time, he's been electrocuted and he's seen someone get abducted by aliens. So I think he's a little bit shook by this. And then he kissed Kaylin, who is actually the maid. And he fell for her as well. Kaylin, I know, has the family aspiration. So I think she must have been quite a comforting presence for him in this difficult time. Yeah, there's even a special woohoo moodlet for sleeping with the maid, which is so... You wouldn't have this on a family-friendly game anymore, would you? Wow, this sure gives new meaning to the phrase help around the house. Hey, what am I really paying for here? That is so questionable. As a kid, I didn't really notice. It was just a thing. He got promoted, which is great. So he's in the medical career. I don't love that for him. I see that it goes kind of with the archetype they were going for. I'm the suave, handsome doctor. But I wouldn't want him to treat anybody. But maybe he's like really into it. Maybe that's the way we can go. I will double check. Let's see what his interest in health is. His interest in health is pretty high. But I would imagine that, he's not particularly nice. So is he going for the money? I know Sims is based very much on American society in a kind of, what's the phrase? A nod and a wink kind of parody sort of way. But he is outgoing. But he's not neat. That would concern me if my doctor was really messy. So, we'll see. I could weave that in, but I might not. Now he's kissing Cassandra. Yep, that's Cassandra Goth, Bella's daughter. Couldn't get the mother, went for the sister. Oh, and then Kaylin rejected him for public woohoo. Good for her. You've got to set your boundaries. You've got another promotion. Where is he finding time to, work on his skills here? And then he manages to persuade Kaylin anyway. I don't know. It just seemed like he might be a little bit toxic to her, like pushing her, or maybe she wants to have a little bit of an edge. She likes the excitement. We have to think about both sides of the equation. He has fallen for Cassandra. Now he has 3 loves. And yes, another promotion. I would like it if it said I was promoted to blah blah blah, rather than just I got a promotion generic. Now he's finally met Mortimer, and he met Mortimer and Alexander, okay. And he got engaged, which is in red. He says, I don't know if this was really a good idea for a sim like me. Because like I said, romance sims are not romantic, so he's not very happy about it. And now that he's engaged, his other loves are, excuse me, hay fever, considered cheating. So he's having an affair with Kaylin, having an affair with Nina, even though they came first. So we have a lot to juggle here. I'm trying to think what we'd like for him. I'm going to get out my trusty notebook. Sorry, I'm moving the wire. I hope that doesn't make some horrible noises for you. Would like some music here, guys. No music on pause. Hate it. He doesn't actually have much money for... I think he's a resident. I don't know, maybe that's standard. I don't know the system so well. Oh, come on, Pop Filter. Why are you so massive? Am I just really tiny today? I'm small today. I shrunk down. Okay. I've got to write it down because I just don't remember otherwise. So we know he's very sloppy. He's sloppy and active. Fairly outgoing. He's a bit grouchy, but it's kind of averages out. I think game-wise, they only really register, again, 7 points and above. So you could have 4 to 6 points in the grouchy nice scale, and it would average out to basically be the same thing. It's only when you hit the 7 or the 3 that it actually starts affecting how they act. I think that's the case. Again, I am by no means an expert. Oh dear, I do apologise. Okay. Interests. We're like, yay for, what was it again? We could, I don't know if there's a style job. I might be thinking of Sims 1. We've got animals. We could get him a pet. Maybe that's the only person he can be properly friends with. He likes the weather. Okay. But then we've also got secondary in sport. Maybe athletics. I could see him. Ooh. Okay, never mind. I actually wanted that window open, thank you, wind. It's incredibly windy today. It's great fun. Yeah, sport, and then we've got 7 in health, and maybe I should have like a notebook cam, otherwise we're just staring at this screen a lot, but this is how I do it. And he's not into, we want to make sure we don't clash with his personality, because I don't like that kind of thing. I like to, give them what they want, what they need, what they enjoy, even when I might disagree with them. That's okay. He's not into travel. I have literally never done any of the holidays in this. I never had that pack, the expansion pack, so I've been a bit nervous about it, and I don't know anything how it's going to work. But I should give that a try sometime. I mean, it's just a game. All right, so he's currently an intern. We can't see what number, where he is in on the ladder of the medical career, but he's earning 574. That's pretty good. I might say that's like the 4th. Yeah, he's got clean. Okay, blah 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 blah. All right, and yes, a rather shocking list of ladies here. In fact, most of the people he knows he is having a thing with. Okay, so he's actually closest to Kaylin, but I don't like that for her. I think it's more of a fling. I think I think he and Nina, I mean, they're from teenagers. I know. I've seen other players and they will get Don and Nina together, or they'll get Don and Cassandra together because they're engaged, and I'm like, that's not him, is it though? He doesn't want to, he wants to be the perpetual bachelor. Not that he has the bachelor surname, but he doesn't want to be with anybody forever. He just enjoys their company, let's say. So no, I'm not going to get him into a family situation with any of them. That doesn't seem right. I think he's most attracted to Nina, but I think her personality, I mean, she's a bit shy. I don't know if he just, yeah, we'll think about that. Yeah, and I don't love it for Kaylin. Like I said, I think she was comforting to him in a difficult time. Cassandra, I suspect money. She is the eldest goth. It's quite likely she would inherit Mortimer's fortune. So I think that's why he's gotten swept up with this, but whether he'll go along with it, we'll see. And Dina, I mean, she's another pretty lady. It's just a bit, the two sisters, do they know about it? I assume not. So yeah, I'm not loving him with any of these. But we're just going to see how it goes. We're supposed to be focusing on a new job. So his current lifetime one is to become a celebrity chef. Really, his interest in food is 4 out of 10. So when that happens, I do use a cheat. I think this is okay because I feel like I'm correcting it rather than trying to make it easier on myself. He's not interested in being a chef, so it doesn't make sense that it would be his dream. I don't think the developers thought very deeply about these things, which is completely understandable. They're making a game, not like writing a book. So we are going to tweak that, and so you get to see some cheats at work here. But what will we go for? I don't have my little chart. Yes, I have a chart to see which, so I can quickly see, well, quickly is but debatable, see what jobs they'd be best at. So we're just going to wing it, which I hate doing. First, we'll change that lifetime want. So lifetime wants are, let me just get the cheat thingy on. I can't actually do more than one thing at once today. I'm just too sleepy. Been a really rough week for sleep for many different reasons. So we have brought up the cheat, what's the word? We are in cheat mode. So now I'm going to shift click on Don and click spawn, more, and then sim modder, and a creepy baby appears. Now, you don't have to do it this way. I have another thing I can do it a bit more easily, actually. Actually, yeah, I've just remembered. I've got another thing I can use that is faster and doesn't involve creepy baby. So there are 2 items that I put in all the houses. I'm not sure if I need both of them in all the houses, but I do it just in case. So we've got this one, which is the lot debugger. That can help with a lot of things if stuff goes wrong, basically. And we've got this lovely vase, which, where should we put? I like the vase better. I don't like the fact that all houses have to have these 2 daffodils, 2 lonely daffodils, because some houses are like, I'm not really a daffodil person. There's not enough places to put it. So I'm going to have to buy him a table specifically for this mod object. I'll try and make it blend in a little bit. He's got a very flash bedroom. I know he doesn't have much money, but here we are. This is my, it's Sim Wardrobe's season and weather controller. I got this because I think the seasons are too short. And I've also got a lifespan mod, which means the Sims live for a lot longer, which means it's even more, it meshes better with the longer seasons. So I've got those 2. God, we had some music for a while there. That was a good time, wasn't it? So if I hover over, it's not going to show us very well. You can hover over the icons for the season and it tells you how many days are left in that season. By default, it's always on 1 day left. I'm going to see if I need to activate it. So I click on the vase, and so you can set what season you want. You can create some weather. You can turn weather off. You've got no weather at all, which is a bit weird because I think there's 2 types of weathers. It can't get like windy or I think sun and cloud. I think it's just generally sunny. So it's just snow or rain. Oh, hail. There's hail as well. So forgive me. I just go to set season length and you can see you've got many options here. I think I'm going for 10 days at the moment. Was it 10 days? I think it was 10 days. So you can see that the bar went down and now it's saying it's gone back to the beginning of summer. So now we're going to go down to the sad daffodils. Lots of options I don't know about. We're going to wants, and then we're going to go to cycle LTW, standing for lifetime want. Try and get him something that fits his personality and interests. So I'll click on that, I'll unpause and pause again. Now he wants to be a professional party guest. This is interesting. Traditionally, I would have, because the professional party guest is the top of the slacker career, and I don't get the impression that he lacks ambition or drive just because he's a playboy, you know. You could imagine him enjoying being a professional party guest, but I don't think he'd appreciate the lower levels and their less dignified jobs and low amounts of money. So while the achievement right at the end it would fit him, I don't think we're going to go for that. I do feel like he's got a bit more drive. So we'll do it again. Okay, that's just a notification for another mod I've got. It's just sorting things out to make the game run a bit better, not getting clogged up with unnecessary files and things. Don't ask me to explain technical stuff, I just don't know. So now he's got, become Hall of Famer. That's the top of the athletics career. We did mention athletics. He is active and he likes sport. It's not like, oh my God, sport is the bestest thing ever. But I mean, I was mentioning it, and being an athlete, that would still draw in the ladies. He seems to be pretty straight, but we'll see. We've got one more mod thing to do. Yeah, I think we'll leave him at that. I think I feel okay about that. So you cannot, you can only, if you want, blah, 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 blah. Lifetime wants are tied to the aspiration. If you want to have a lifetime want that is outside that aspiration, you can use a cheat, but I try not to cheat too much. It's not apparent. So the last mod thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to just casual romance and spawn adjuster. So this is the ACR mod. This is how we use it. I'm going to move it. It spawns looking like telephone books, which I think is quite good for him because no, he probably has his own little black book, doesn't he? I could put it, I'm just going to put it on the table for now, which means we've got nowhere to put newspapers and stuff, but we'll go with it. So ACR stands for Autonomous Casual Romance. This breathes a lot of life into the romance system, and it's fully customizable. So I think I've set the hood. Let's check. We've got hood wide settings. Yes, I can see that I've already tweaked it. So I just need to do his own personal settings. I'm not going to do a deep dive into this. It would take too long to explain all the things about ACR. You can look it up if you're interested, but I'm still learning it. We'll see how it goes. He's got high on his jealousy. See, does he seem like a jealous person? He's a bit grouchy, but he's outgoing. I think he's fairly flexible. So his jealousy. So this is, okay, on the normal Max's scale, a sim will get jealous of another sim and do the whole, going over and yelling at them and slapping them just because they have a crush on them. And it's like, okay, that's a little extreme. We're not even together or anything. So this helps you change it. You can make them only get jealous if they are married to the other person. Then there's the engaged or going steady option. There's the in love option, and then there's the crush side of things. I usually default it for in love because I think that makes sense. Oh, tea delivery, yay! Oh, careful! Oh my goodness, really? That was overly difficult. Thank you.
Jelly's coming in.
Yes, she is. Hi, Jelly. It's not pupper time. She disagrees. She does not understand that I'm actually doing anything when I'm at the computer. All right, she's leaving again. Thanks for saying hi. Sorry, that was tea delivery. I usually default to in love because I think if two people are in love, even if they're not technically together, they probably would get jealous. But he gets in love a lot. I'm going to say he gets jealous if, they have they're in a relationship officially. That's where I'm placing him. Oop, I clicked on the wrong thing. All right. His preferred dress, he's going to be naked. Don't worry, you won't see. It'll be very uncomfortable otherwise. Pregnancy, he's going to put birth control on. This is a mod that has birth control. Oops. And that's me hitting the keyboard with my elbow. Ideal family size, I'm going to set to 0. He's not into any of that. Cheating wise now, the cheating one is about what he would do, how far he would go for cheating. And I think he would be a bit of a scoundrel. Yeah, I think he would be hypocritical about it. So I am going to leave it to, yeah, he's a massive scoundrel. And I think that's it. And now we could check his token stats to see what he's been rolled. Just having a quick glance over. Yeah, so you can see down here as in preference, male 0, female 10. So he's more into the ladies, shockingly enough. All right, all of that nonsense out of the way, we're going to follow the prompt that did not appear. So he's going to call for a maid. And then he's going to go to the bathroom because for some reason Sims 2 lots always start with them needing to pee. I'm like, great, realism, thanks, didn't need it. So we've called for a maid in the service phone book. You cannot choose your maid, but I dare say I know who is going to turn up. Yep, and that is Kaylin. What a shock. The voice is a bit interesting. There's someone walking past. Oh, that's the Rod Humble is coming with his free computer. Now, Don already has a computer. The one Humble brings over is more expensive. Do I want to change it? He's going to open it anyway. We'll see. So yeah, this is, I can't remember when it started, but at some point this NPC started to turn up in the game and leaving a computer, and on the computer was a copy of The Sims 3. This was before, oh, Kaylin's here. This was before, honey, don't do that. Hey, not right now. I know you can hear me. All right, sorry. Papa in room now, things are different. Yeah, so it was beginning to market, you know, the Sims 3 rush, and so you could get this computer and your Sims on Sims 2, you could play Sims 3. It's like, oh my god, it's from the future. So that's what happened there. It basically means that your family gets a free computer. Now you can be purist and just keep it in your inventory, you can ignore it, you could sell it for some free bucks, whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Some people find it very annoying, I don't know why, but here we are. I might, so yeah, I'm going to go to the inventory because that's where it's stored. He doesn't have much money though. What is he spending his money on? Do you think he's just spending all his money on dates? He's got this big flat screen TV. He's got some nice furniture. He's got a good stereo system. He's got a hot tub, a bar, and the infamous telescope. So yeah, I think he does like his gadgets. Is there like a tech interest? Yes, I've forgotten already. In Sims 1 there's a tech interest. No, there isn't. The closest would be sci-fi. So we can't say whether or not he's into tech. I think he likes having expensive things. So I am gonna sell the 90s computer, which is the cheapest computer you can get in the game. I will place, you can't sell things from your inventory, you have to place them in the world. I'm not going to keep it because I don't think he would go for the logo. The logo, if you're just listening and not watching, it's a strange looking rabbit with an eye patch, and underneath looks like crisscrossed carrot and celery. It all seems a little bit too vegetarian for our Don. So I'm going to immediately sell that and then buy him a new computer. It's a little convoluted, but well, that's me really. Hello, Di. I'm glad you made it. I know, it's so nostalgic. So nostalgic. I think I get deepest nostalgia from Sims 1, but I think Sims 2 is where, yeah, it's going to be my favourite, and the gameplay is just going to be my preference. I did hesitate for a while because I was a bit like, aren't I a little old to play The Sims? And then I went, oh my goodness, you can't live like that, can you? So we are going to get the second cheapest computer, one better than the 90s one he had. We'll get the Life Be Gone computer. And yeah, I mean, look how much money we've just gotten from selling those two computers. So you can see how some people who are playing maybe like a rags to riches run, or just wanting to earn everything, why they wouldn't want that computer. There's a mod that removes the dude entirely. Apparently he's modelled after one of the developers of the game. That's why he's called Rod Humble. So yeah, we will get him this because he likes his gadgets. There we go. Lovely. All right, so let's be cool. He doesn't have any wants regarding Kaylin, but they are not together, but they are in love. 2 was in your teenage years. Yeah, oh my goodness. Well, well, do I want to say how old I was? I can't even remember. Was it 2004 for Sims 2? I remember 2000 was Sims 1. And I was in university, so make your own calculations there. So Kaylin is getting to work. And Don is going to find a new job because we don't want him anywhere near vulnerable patients because he's just too messy. He don't wash his hands, it's gross. Let's see if the job gods will be true to us today. I'm trying to remember what other mod. Oh, I didn't actually tell him to do it. Okay, you can find a job on the computer because, oh, where's he taking that? Oh no. Yeah, I put the phone books for the ACR mod on his desk, so now he's like, I don't know where to put my paper. You can't just put the newspaper on the floor like some kind of animal. This is the only adult or elder on the lot. Please use the move family tool in the neighborhood to move them out. Okay. I don't know why that's popped up, but I do... No, actually, I don't know why that's there. Maybe it's just a little tip. I'm worried I clicked on something weird. Yeah, this is unsurprising. Kaylin says, now that I'm done with work, would you like to hang out? And he's like, yeah. Oh, shit! Okay, I thought they changed that from Sims 1. That's awkward for our story. So in Sims 1, if you take too long making a decision, it will just disappear. The option will be gone. And I thought it was different in Sims 2, but we hesitated too long. And now she's like, I see. Like that, is it? No, Kaylin, stay. Go and talk to her. Shit. I messed up already. To be fair, this wasn't the game I expected to be playing, so that's my excuse for everything that goes, no, she's leaving! Okay, we go with the flow, we go with the flow. She's had enough. Kaylin, wait, oh, bugger. I think she was a bit hesitant about it. Alright, the stories make themselves. I just thought of another mod thing. I do try to keep my mods very in line with the story of the game, that would not break the world building and things like that. What I've been doing, because the university expansion pack was obviously an expansion pack, the pre-mades didn't come with degrees. So I will go in and I will use again, it's this wonderful debugger tool with the two daffodils. Yep, we have daffodils in every single household. You'll be very happy. They look a little bit sad. Oh, wow. Actually, that vase is lovely. I've never zoomed in before. It looks all pearlescent. How delightful. Not a daffodil fan myself. No judgment. Yeah, with this fabulous tool, it's not just fixing bugs. It can help tweak things like we did with the lifetime want that we didn't feel was really up his alley. We can go to upgrade sim, click on pre-uni and give him a degree. Unfortunately, this particular mod does not give them the plaque that you get from actually going to university. So you just kind of have to remember what degree they have, which is a shame, but I'm trying to limit how many mods I have. So these are our options. Now, he went into medicine, which would require a biology degree in my headcanon anyway. Certain degrees give you a bit of a boost towards advancing in, I'm saying too many times, it's very annoying, advancing in certain careers. And biology is connected to medicine. We are obviously changing him off that course, but I mean, come on. How many people actually go, yeah, I'm using my degree for my actual career? It's just, you're too young to decide. I love the people who are like, yes, I've always known what I wanted to do. This is ideal. Hooray. Yes, I am looking at my partner when I say that. Well, I'm not. He's in a different room, but I'm being a bit too literal there. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. You don't always use your degree. Let's say my sister did American studies, and because she wanted to be a diplomat, and that is not what she's doing. She is living in Wales, working for the government in a capacity she does not want me to name. So I'm going to go with biology because his aim was medicine when he was younger. So we're going to click on that and watch. There we go. So the wants box has now expanded. Because he is a graduate, he gets 3 more want panels, which is like, I can't do all these things. I'm going to make a note of that and then lose it straight away. So this is my PC, Sims 2, Pleasant View 1.0. This is Don. Yeah, I'm writing in my notebook. And I always lose it because I just use one notebook and write for all my games in it, and then I'm like, oh, why can't I find anything? So we went with biology. It might help him with being an athlete, you don't know. Right, music. No, I don't think music came up for him. We will leave him in medicine if his chosen career doesn't pop up. So, I'll tell a lie, we get 2 extra slots. I think, yeah, there were 4 want slots. We get 2 extras, and his is flirt and do something with Mortimer, which is lovely. Law career, a bit too much hard work. What does he want to do? He wants to dance with Mortimer. That's delightful. How cute is that? He just, craves a male father figure. Yeah, I said it. Adventurer. I don't think he likes the lifestyle. Yeah, from writing down his interests, it doesn't really match, so we're going to look again. He likes the sound of it, but it also sounds a little bit like he has to travel around a lot, and he likes to have his base. Culinary career. No, that would be the chef thing that we just wanted to avoid. Medicine, that's where we are already, and there are no more jobs. So that just sunk like a stone, didn't it? You know what? I'm not feeling it. Oh my god, she didn't clean the shower. Wow. Wow, Kaylin. Wow. Done for the day, is it?